Welcome back to more Let's Play Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. We're continuing on with Chapter 2. Prince Hayden apologizes for being unable to spare soldiers. However, he does provide Erica with a small but trusted party of vassals. Erica is grateful for the king's aid. Chasing rumors of her brother, she sets out for Grotto. The group's first stop is the remote village of Ede, which is, until very recently, a part... Sorry, I was about to burp, to put it simply. Here, Erica sees the devastation of her home with her own eyes. Chapter 2, The Protected. Seth has mapped out a route for us. We'll travel south and pass through Starry View into Grotto territory. That seems like a suitable plan. Assuming, of course, we can avoid any run-in with Grotto troops. Princess Erica, may I have your leave and scout ahead? From the sky, I'll have a better chance of spotting any nearby troops. We're yours to command, Your Highness. Will you give your permission? Yes, of course. Keep an eye out for enemy bowmen, though, Vanessa. Right, I will explain that. By the way, I'm also going to be explaining how I'm going to be structuring, like, how I'm going to do, like, unit sort of, like, explanation, since I felt like in the last two parts, I kind of over-explained, and as such, bloated what should have been a 20-minute video to a 30-minute video, you know? Sincere, yes, quite. Hey boss, we found more villagers ripe for the picking. 1, 2, 3, ha ha ha. What are you, Count Chocula? All these soldiers preoccupied, we're free to pillage as we please. Alright, Bone, you're in charge. Grab everything that's not nailed down and bring it to the hideout. I'm on it. Dad, bandits approaching. I'm getting you out of here, Ross. Wait, is that Rubber Ross? You stay close to me. Let's start with that village there. Get to it, boys, it's all yours. Cut down any fool enough to get in your way. I'm heading west to the mountains to the other villages. Well, that's a shame. Good. Ross, what is it? What's wrong? It's nothing. It's just a scratch. You're a warrior, Dad, and I am your son. I won't be beaten so easily. Don't risk yourself so foolishly. We need to get you some help. Please, someone help my son. That looks serious. I must report back to Princess Erica at once. I have bad news. The villages to the east is under attack by bandits. Bandits? We have arrived at our first dilemma. We must move quickly and attract as little attention as possible. But I cannot stand by and watch innocents be harmed. Vanessa. Let me just turn this down. Vanessa, how fare the villagers? I spotted one injured person. He appears to be a child. Father Mortar, can your staff help him? Well, yes, I can heal his injuries with my staff, but I cannot do it from here. He's too far away. I must be near him. Princess, please leave this to me. I shall bring the boy here. Alright, Vanessa, it's up to you. Very well, I'm off. Okay, so as mentioned in previous parts, I believe in the previous part, blue units are your units, red units are the enemy units. But then we have the green units, which are NPC units. These units here are typically, like I said, NPC. And, consider them kind of like a neutral force sort of deal. They'll only attack the enemy, so... But anyway, remember that rescue tutorial I mentioned? Well, we're going to be using it to rescue this guy right here. Then we're going to put him in position. Okay, so there's going to be a new mechanic here where you see these open villages. Well, if we put him in this space specifically, as you can see, nothing will happen. But if we move someone to this space, then talk. This is terrible. What are we going to do? Those bandits are so close. If we can't find some way to protect ourselves, the village is doomed. Doomed! Perhaps. People, listen to me. You must close the village gates immediately. Hurry, before the bandits arrive. Who are you? You aren't from one of the neighboring towns, are you? And your weapons. And your weapons give you away. You're no peasant. I am My name is Irina. I'm a mercenary. A mercenary named Irina, is it? There's more to you than that, I feel. But don't worry, it's none of my affair. I haven't told you who I am yet, have I? I am Serena, a general in Grotto's army. Oh? Is something wrong? No, nothing. It looks like these villagers have some bandit troubles. I would like to help, but I have orders. I'm to leave for the capital immediately, and I cannot stay. You're armed, and you claim to be a mercenary? Will you help them? Is there a problem? No, of course not. I'll help them. It's just, you're one of Grotto's generals. Why? These aren't soldiers, they're people. Should they suffer because their leaders fight? I patroned your aid. Take this as payment. Right, so if you talk to these villagers specifically, instead of the housing, instead of the houses that we did in the previous part, you'll actually get items. So, that's nice. I believe Seth is still unarmed. Yes, he is. Okay. So the plan is that I'm going to be using Seth as a meat shield. Right, so as you can see right there, the enemy units will attack, the NPC units, and then the NPC units will attack back. Which sucks when they kill, because that means we get no experience. So visit. The most wonderful man rescued me. He was dressed like a mercenary, but he had an air of elegance about him. He gave me this elixir. I'm sure it'll help you in the battlefield. Also, I made a mistake. You'll understand in a little bit. Just gonna send this over there. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna, move over here. I'm having Seth just like kind of speed run over here. He can take it. He'll be fine. Anyway, this is an armory. Sometimes on these missions, we will get a chance to buy some items. And I actually want to buy a few of them. I want to buy an iron axe. 2 of them. I want to buy a slim lance. It has a higher critical hit chance. It might be weaker than the iron lance, but it also weighs less, giving me a higher chance to double. I'm going to buy 2 of them. Slim swords, I'm not 100% overly enthusiastic about them, but I'm still going to buy one. I'm also going to buy a couple of swords, and a lance. There we go. That's fine. Damn it. Yeah, you'll understand why I'm saying damn it. But anyway. Let's talk to Ross with Erica. Hey, listen, my village is being attacked by bandits. My name's Ross. Come, you have to help me wipe those thugs out. Alright, just take a deep breath and calm down, Ross. Leave these villagers to us. We'll drive off the bandits. Seth, take this boy somewhere safe. No. Wait, I'm going to fight too, but my father's out there alone fighting those bandits. We gotta help him as quickly as possible. I'm the son of the great Girsia. As long as I have an axe, no bandit will defeat me. Alright, I can see you're not going to be swayed. But you have to promise to stay close to us. That's right, there are certain units you can talk to who will end up joining you if you talk to them with a certain character. And, as you can see, Ross. Ross is a journeyman, and he has pitiful fucking stats. Like, if you blow on him wrong, he will die. And this is what Fire Emblem does. They give you weak, worthless as fuck units who will die at if you even blow on them the wrong way. A feather would kill this. Heck, if you were to just fling a wet noodle at them, they'd probably die. But if you work on them and you take the time to make them strong, you will be rewarded. Typically, these units have amazing stat growths, and, they have untapped potential. So, the opposite of what Seth is. A Jagan. I'll get into and a Jagan is basically like a promoted unit that you get very early on in the game, who'll help you through the early parts, but they'll fall off mid-game. And honestly, to Seth's credit, he's actually one of the better Jagan units you get in the game. And that being said, let's go over the other units. A fighter has high HP, high strength. They typically don't have great skill or great speed, or really great defense, but honestly, they hit really hard, and that's the job that they're good for. Oh, and the reason why I'm mentioning fighter is because, spoiler alert, if you use Ross to talk to his dad, you can recruit him. Pegasus Knights. High speed are considered to be a winged unit, but they have amazing resistance, decent skill, but typically they don't have great defense or great attack. Basically, they're meant to just get around the area fast, and as you saw, they can travel through mountains because they're on wings, or because they have wings, I mean. But worth noting is because they are considered to be winged units, that means, and this is where we're actually getting to that trait, if they're shot with if a bow user attacks them, then the bow user gets a damage multiplier, meaning they do more damage to winged units. And that's why, you know, it's important to mention, like, you know, that icon little there, and the fact that they're winged, armor, or cavalry, grounded, armored, winged. Certain weapons will do more damage against units with special properties. Grounded units don't have special properties, so they won't receive any bonus damages, but certain weapons will do more damage, as you saw in the last chapter. Erica's rapier does more damage to armored units. And there are going to be certain weapons that do more damage to cavalry units, just like how in this chapter, there are going to be weapons that deal more damage to winged units. But anyway, basically, Mulder here is a priest. Priests are basically the white mages of the game. They can only heal, but if they're attacked, they can't defend themselves. So protect them at all costs. But, you know, they can take a magical hit, but they can't take a physical hit. And of course, brigands. Brigands basically are the jobbers of the game. They have amazing strength, but if you use a sword to attack them, as you can see, they can't even hit the broadside of a barn. Yeah. These units are typically, like, you know, placed how do I describe this? These units right here are basically, like, you know, typically in Fire Emblem games, you get a sword character. And said sword character, and they tend to give you a bunch of brigands to fight, so that's easier to level up your lord characters. Which, yeah, makes sense. But that being said, let's continue on, and let's see. I'm actually going to place Vanessa right here. I'm going to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of Pegasus Knights, but hey, what can you do, right? So, my plan is that I'm actually going to turtle up a little bit and place the units like this. And as for why I'm having Seth go all this way, simply put, I want to try and hit that town before the bandits hit them. Because the unfortunate reality is, like, if a bandit gets to a village before you can get to them, then they'll burn down the village, and you can't, as you saw in the opening cutscene there, or as you saw in the cutscene there, and you'll lose any bonus you would have gotten. Or any bonus item you would have gotten, I mean. So, I'm actually going to place Erica right here. I'm going to place Franz right here. The reason why I'm placing them right here is because I don't want to, like, place any units, like, right here, because they'll, you know, be in the forest when they attack, and I don't want that. And I'm gonna try and kill as many units as I can with Franz. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, how much damage can you do? You deal 14 damage. Let's see. No, you'd be dead if they both attack, so... I'm actually gonna leave Vanessa right there. Can you... Let's see. If they both attack you, are you screwed? You have 17 HP. No, you'll be fine. Okay. How you check a unit's stats is you click the R button or the L button. No, you just click the R button. Okay. Let's see. And if you want to check how far an enemy unit can move, you just click on them. There you go. I'm actually going to move Ross right here so that he can be attacked by this guy right here. He might be more inclined to attack Seth, though. But we'll see. Nope. Okay. That missed. Also, Ross is going to gain a lot of experience. I'm pretty sure Vanessa, yes. Vanessa does double. Okay, I don't think that there was anything to worry about there. Was paranoid for nothing. Okay. Why don't I try softening this guy up with Erica? I'm gonna try and get Ross as many kills as possible. Off to an amazing start. Let's see. Thankfully, I only have to worry about one unit attacking Ross. Okay. I think I put myself in an awkward position here. Yeah, I definitely put myself in an awkward position. Let's see. Shit. Is there a way to... Here, I'm gonna fiddle around with the options a little bit. Don't need it detailed. What does burst mean? Oh, okay. Gonna set that to fast. Gonna do this. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to place... Shit, that doesn't fix anything. Fuck. This has to hit. Of course it doesn't. Yeah, shit. Ah. One second. Okay, gonna stop Bone Truzel for just a moment. Because... Yep, right here. Dad! Ross? Boy, what have I told you? What are you doing here? Don't worry about me. Hurry up and get yourself to safety. Do you really think I could just run away while you fight, Dad? You taught me that fighters fight for what's important to them. There's no way I'm leaving. I'm fighting just like you. Ross. Alright, listen to me. We'll cut our way out of here together. Oh, that's nice. But anyway, Bone Truzel, continue. Alright, so I am back in a much better position. My god. That was kind of shameful. Ugh. Yeah, so I think I do this. Double. Let's actually use the steel sword. There we go. Would have preferred a defense increase, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Gonna place you right there. Think I'm just gonna attack Bone. Should miss, yeah. I don't think he's stupid enough to attack, but I could be wrong. Well, he attacks Erica. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Am I about to get Fire Emblemed? Am I seriously about to get Fire Emblemed here? Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, that could have been so awful. So why did okay, so what do I mean by getting Fire Emblemed? Basically, so the best way to explain it is you have a 99% chance of hitting, but you miss. And then the enemy you're fighting has a 1% chance of hitting and a 1% nope, sorry, has a 0% chance of hitting, deals 22 damage, but has a 1% chance of critting. Crits are a guaranteed hit, and you get crit, your unit dies. Sad. It basically you get so fucking unlucky, and the game just decides to give you the middle finger salute. That is getting Fire Emblemed. If I place you right here, you can still move, but that's not going to matter. Okay. So I place you right here. Honestly, might as well just like get some experience for Ross. Am I seriously gonna play Bone Truzel for the third time in this video? I'm only got a level up, so you know, that's good. Ooh, lucky. Yeah, I think we're looking at a third Bone Truzel. What? Actually, why don't I place you right here? Come on. Thank you. You're not... You're too slow to... You're, too slow to, like, double. Why don't I have you heal? Now let's see if I can hit you with a javelin. Probably not. Yep. That's a shame. Do you kill? You have a 1% chance of killing. Alright, Fire Emblem. Are you gonna Fire Emblem me? Okay. I think that if I go... Okay, no, that was the ROM hack I was playing. Got it. Okay, good. Alright. There you go. Worked out. You saved my son. I owe you my thanks. It's not necessary. Hold on a moment. Aren't you the great Garcilia? You fought for our country, didn't you? Seth, do you know this man? He was a troop commander until around 10 years ago. When I was a recruit, the soldiers used to tell me so many tales about him. They called him a daring and fearless fighter. Master Garcilia. Master Celia? Yep. Is that it? Master Garcia. You must know the peril our homeland faces right now. Can we impose upon you to lend your strength to our country once again? I'm sorry, I'm retired now. I'm not a soldier anymore. It's a decision I made long ago. Master Garcia. When I was a soldier, I lived my life for fighting for my country's honor. I have no time left for my family. I spent my life fighting for faceless, uncaring nobles. When my wife fell ill and died, I met the child she left behind. At that moment, I finally realized what my duty had cost me. I stood at my wife's grave and promised I would be a father to our son. I'm done with armies. I'm done with fighting, except to protect my son. I've no regrets. I'm the boy's father. You blasted fool! Father, what's this nonsense I'm hearing? Ross! If you're not going, then I will. I'm a fighter. I know I can do this. Ross, what are you saying? Dad, please listen to me. I respect you more than any other man in the world. I know you gave up being a soldier for me. I know that. But how can you throw away such a big part of yourself? You're a warrior at heart. You can't give that up and be happy. Look at me, Dad. Have you seen me fight? I'm not a child anymore. I'm a warrior just like you. You're free to worry, but I can survive on my own. Ross. You want to challenge me, Father? I'm a fighter, the best in all of ID. I'm not going to lose to you. I'm not going to lose to anyone. You're right. You're a good soldier, Ross. Sir Seth, if these old bones of mine can still serve, I'd like to join you. Dad. Looks like my boy grew up while I wasn't looking. He's tougher than I thought. He doesn't need my help. I raised him as best as I could, but he's right. I have nothing to fear. I should fight, and I will fight. Dad! Thank you so much for your help. Please stay the night and rest. We would if we could, but we have much to do and far to travel. Your safety is reward enough. Ah, well. That is a splendid bracelet you're wearing. Thank you. My father gave this to me. It's a wonderful gift, but you should be careful wearing such a valuable item so openly. Since our country was invaded, things have become so dangerous around here. There are gold-hungry thieves and bandits everywhere. The most wicked are Buzz bandits. They are cruel beyond words. If you have something they want, your life is worth less than nothing. Just the other day, they assaulted some travelers, and oh, it was awful. I can't believe such things. Oh, our country is finished, mark my words. The Grotto Empire has stolen our future. Our only hope against them was that Prince Ephraim would prevail, but rumor has it he's on the verge of being crushed by Grotto's vast numbers. These are dark days. Travel with care. Ephraim. Oh, flashback to 3 years ago. It's time to start. Are you ready, Erica? Yes, Ephraim. Let's begin. Tell me, though, why do you want me to teach you how to fight? I thought you didn't care for violence. I don't like uncivilized behavior. I think one can solve one's problems without fighting. And yet, what? I've always relied on you to protect me, brother. I'd rather not be such a burden to you in the future. So I thought maybe I could learn to protect myself. I'm your brother. Brothers are supposed to protect their sisters. They're supposed to. Keyword, Ephraim. They're supposed to. Yes, but I am your sister. Sisters are supposed to worry about their brothers. So I'd like to learn something of swordplay, if only a little. And maybe someday I can protect you in your time of need. So please, Ephraim. all right. How can I say no? Honestly, once you get an idea in your head, that's it. I might as well give in. I, it's agreed. I'll teach you, but won't hold back just because you're my sister. And I want no complaining once we started, Erica. Complain? Me? Never. Complain? Me? Never. Oops. Beg your pardon. Princess, are you alright? Yes. Someone bumped into me. I was jeered. Your Highness, where's your bracelet? My bracelet, it's gone. Where could it be? Did that man? I'll find him. Don't worry about it, Seth. That bracelet was a gift from my father, but Ephraim needs our help. I can't let sentimentality get in the way of my duty. No, Princess, we must retrieve your bracelet, regardless of the cost. We cannot lose it. Let's go. We must hurry. Huh. Well, that's interesting. And we'll see you in the next part. See you then.